2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming up next, the Celtics taking on the Cavaliers. For the Celtics, hard work pays off with the best record in the NBA, and they're determined to hold that top spot. Cavs, Celtics, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Garland runs point with Mitchell at the 2. Mobley and Allen, the combo out front. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. And for Boston, we've got O'Shea Brissett. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Delano Banton. Then there's Luke Cornett. And it's Williams in at shooting guard. And for the teams that have a slow start to the season, Doris, when do they start considering making changes to their lineup?
You know, B.A., every situation is a little bit different. If something is obviously not working, a lineup maybe with a double big, or you're playing 3 guards and you're just getting beaten some aspect, then you make a quick adjustment. But if it's about missing shots, I think there's a level of patience with veteran teams. You will err on the side of caution before you change anything too drastically.
Brissett's shot is good. And it's Cleveland's ball. Their last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
Big loss in their last meeting with this team. Couldn't get anything to fall in that one.
Here's Okoro. Shot is up. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. Here's Williams. Lays it up and in with a nice reverse.
No, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Garland with the ball. It's deflected. Here's Williams. Looking at his numbers, putting up 8 points a game. Well, the last few years, defense has been the calling card for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, a lot of that has to do with their big men. Not only do they have the length and size, they've got tremendous agility and are able to switch on to the perimeter as well.
And that one misses. And the second free throw is good. Here's Garland. A real weapon on offense, averaging around 24.5 a game. Allen outside. Back to Garland. Baseline try. Jump shot is good.
Well, such confidence on display from Darius Garland. Doesn't waste possessions, aggressive offensively.
Pass to Benton. Over Garland. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Mitchell, good.
Here is a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
And Mitchell with the slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Now here's Mobley. He's definitely not pleased how he played against Boston. And he buries his first look.
Well, we call that a high percentage shot for Mr. Evan Mobley. He gets after it in there.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. The Cavs have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. From deep, Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. Boston trailing to the paint. Here's Brissett. He's rebounded by Okoro.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Well, Grant, there's one thing Mitchell will always be remembered for by Cavs fans.
Oh, so true, B.A. I mean, 71 points in a game in the 2022-23 season, setting a Cleveland franchise record. And for a franchise that has had so many great players, including the likes of LeBron James.
So hard to stay with off the bounce. Darius Garland, such a nice collection of pull-ups, floaters, you name it.
And Boston calls time here. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
And that night, they did a great job of executing their plays and creating mismatches.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Strus, he's checked in for Cleveland. LeVert comes in for Donovan Mitchell. Garland's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Here's Hauser. He's checked by LeVert. Got a hand on it.
Well, that's about the long reach of Karis LeVert on the defensive end, swatting away an opportunity.
And the shot goes.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Brown against Garland. A nice shot by Brown.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Outside Strus. Pass to Mobley. Offensive rebound. Allen. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now here's Garland. Allen, pass to LeVert. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Brown. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
Well, you catch the defense off guard by being willing to fire as soon as the ball touches your hands.
LeVert passes to Garland. Can't hit from in close. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Here's Brown. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Throws it up high. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, that's a highlight play for Mr. Jared Allen. Nice pass from his teammate.
For Boston, they've got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. Here's Walsh. It's rebounded by Cleveland. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show 0 energy on the defensive end.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Now here's Brown, coming off a terrific game against Cleveland.
Off to a great start. 5 straight from the field.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Garland against Horford. Outside Strus. Here's Mobley. Banked it in off the glass. Mobley's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And here's Brown for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Jaylen Brown is now so legit from deep, boy. You better make sure you're contesting that 3 ball. That's how good he is.
Garland, no good. It's been all about Jaylen Brown for the Boston Celtics. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. Back to the game after this break.
23.
we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
Here's Garland. Horford at the 4 with Porzingis at the 5. Then it's Jaylen Brown. And it's Champagnie at the small forward. That's the Boston 5. Garland's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. And Grant, you watch Darius Garland. It often looks like he's a step ahead out there.
He's got a great natural feel for the game, BA. I mean, on the ball, he makes quick reads, and he'll create for himself and others. Off the ball, he always seems to be in the right spot and ready to fire.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Darius Garland has the talent to set the table and get his own. Coach Bickerstaff said, quote, Darius is really good first and foremost. He understands when it's time, when we call his number, and when it's time to get the other guys involved. We've been able to depend on him, and he's proven that the moment is never too big for him. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Good stuff. And Horford gets it to go.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Mobley, no good.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
Boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Cleveland calls timeout. And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you played, Grant?
You know, BA, it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
Rubio's checked in for Garland. And the power rankings look more concrete every day. Plenty of games behind us here in December. You look at the Cavaliers, not a bad place to be, holding on to that number 2 spot.
Checking out Boston, they are steamrolling everyone as expected. Tons of talent, nice team chemistry. This is the team to beat this year.
Now here's Mitchell. And on offense, he's been a force, scoring over 30 a game. Will it go? And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Brown. Oh, Brown inside. Hey, he's more than just a shooter.
Jaylen Brown very capable of taking stretches of games over. Right now, he's got the entire offensive arsenal working.
And that one drops. Rubio's got his first basket.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And here's Brown for 3, and the Celtics another 3.
They're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Pass to Mitchell. Oh, get up, Donovan. Wow.
Well, Ricky Rubio has defined point guard vision. He can see the floor so beautifully.
Champagnie, the pass to Hauser. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. And the Cavaliers with possession here. The Cavaliers have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Now here's Mitchell. Tight defense on him. Grown man point from Donovan Mitchell.
This is exactly where Donovan Mitchell wants to be. This guy knows how to finish strong inside.
It's Brown on the wing, covered by Rubio. He buries it from 3.
He's going off this quarter, a huge reason why this team is on top.
And Rubio's got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 11. Here's Walsh. Still no points. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Cleveland ball.
And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. Taking a look at Boston, it's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prized top spot. And check it out, Cleveland, 6 games behind.
Right now for Cleveland, early on this year, they've been a revelation. Had a lot of doubters coming into this season, but as you can see, they've really put in the work.
You know, it just looks to me like they're having fun out there, and sometimes that's contagious. It drives success. This is beautiful.
A different look for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Mobley. Strus comes in for Okoro, and Karis LeVert is subbed in for Mitchell. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And another miss by Cleveland. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. And yep, it's good. Brown's got 31 points.
The more Porzingis proves himself a threat as a passer, the more dangerous he can become as a scorer.
Well, Doris, when he's off the court, Jaylen Brown is an outspoken advocate for education.
What I love about Jaylen B.A. is that he's about so much more than basketball. This young man has a passion for learning. It's a very admirable cause he has tried to be outspoken for. You love the superstar level effort between the lines and outside the lines.
And Grant, you grew up in the D.C. area. A lot of great basketball players coming out of the DMV in recent years.
Yeah, B.A., especially PG County with Kevin Durant, Jeremy Grant, and plenty of others. It was a great place to grow up in the DMV as a sports fan, and that legacy definitely continues.
Cornette's checked in for Boston. Banton comes in for Jaylen Brown. We see a ton of teams shooting more and more threes nowadays. Here are the best in that department. Number 1, Boston. The 4th spot held by Cleveland.
Oh, man, both these teams love the 3-ball. 2 of the best at hitting long-range shots.
So it's the Cavaliers now. It's a 13-point game.
2 minutes
Pass to Rubio.
in the first half. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half. Goes up from the top of the key, and it's Cornette with a rebound. The Celtics have gotten all 8 shots to go. A perfect second quarter so far. Tipped. Now here's Strus. Yet to see a basket. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Garland's checked in. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Now here's Porzingis. Porzingis punishing inside.
Well, we know that Kristaps Porzingis can shoot the rock. He's a sweet shooting big, but you'd love to see him use his size in the paint.
LeVert passes to Garland, and it's good. 2 points. Garland's got 6.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Champagnie. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
43 seconds left in the second. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Champagnie's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
It's tipped, and he gets it back. Count that one. 26 seconds left to play in the first half. Oh, there's the alley. Deflected. Here's the break. Garland for 3. Boston with a rebound.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And out of bounds. The Cavs will take it.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Evan Mobley.
And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. Here's Benton. Gets it off. Oh, with the clock running down, he nails a big shot.
Big shot taker, big shot maker.
The Cavaliers.
That is a way to
36.
fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous play.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Celtics out in front, up by 15. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much, Kristaps. You guys hold the lead. How do you evaluate your team's play in this first half?
I think we played pretty well. Defensively, we were helping each other. We were there in the right spots. Just the last couple of minutes of this second quarter, we kind of let them get to the basket and get in our paint and score easy buckets.
Back to you.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous game we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He ended up with 31 points and 1 assist. And he wasn't himself in that last contest, but tonight, he's really turned it around. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
They had a tremendous first half from the three-point line. Their shot selection was pretty sound, considering how many threes they took. And the confidence of the shooters, now that's outstanding.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
First of all, where's the intensity on D? They think when a team is pumping like this, at least try to put a stop to it. But nope, just keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. On the court for the Cavaliers. Mitchell and Okoro, they're the wings. Jared Allen out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. Cornette passes to Porzingis. Okay, do it, KP.
I'll tell you, at 7'3", to have that kind of body control, Kristaps Porzingis makes it look easy.
Porzingis against LeVert. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. Banton pulls it in.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
High post Cornette. He's scoreless. Over Garland. Cornette can't hit. Well, Cleveland's shooting it well. Almost 50% from the floor. And Garland with the basket on the assist by Mitchell.
Well, he may be a top scorer, guys, but Donovan Mitchell is not selfish. What a pretty pass.
And Boston calls time here.
It's time for T-shirts.
He's checked in for Cleveland. Let's see some of the numbers here for Isaac Okoro. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Inside. Pritchard gets it to go.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
For Cleveland, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Allen outside. Pass to Mitchell. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
And when discussing Jared Allen, Doris, what's the thing you like most about his game?
Well, obviously the defensive end of the floor, BA. Here's a guy that's going to try to contest absolutely everything at the rim. He gets after it on the backboards, and there's this delightful appreciation for just living in the moment that Jarrett Allen embraces. I love his personality and his game.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
They have no answer defensively inside.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Cavaliers have that banner from 2016. Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "We want to bring another championship for this city. None of us are LeBron James, but we can do it as a group. Our goal is to win the title. The city has seen it once, and they'll hopefully see it again." Brian.
Well, they are a team to be reckoned with for sure. Thanks, Allie.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he's already proven that in the playoffs he is willing to be a go-to scorer. He's committed to improving his game. He's got to continue to work at the defensive end of the floor.
Here's Walsh. No points so far. Big hit from outside. Jaylen Brown.
He's lighting them up. Tough to strategize a comeback when you're being run over.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. And the layup is good off the glass. Mitchell's got 14.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Pass to Okoro. And he jams it home with authority.
What an incredible athlete this guy is. Okoro rises up and finishes with force.
Outside, Brown. To the middle. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist from Brown. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside Mitchell. The 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Left side, Brown. And down it goes. 2 points. Brown's got 39.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
2 minutes.
Second chance shot. Mitchell misses.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Outside, Brown. And again, Boston with the triple.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Allen. And he banks in the layup. Allen's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
Pass to Walsh. Shoots over Mobley. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Walsh has got his first 2 points.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Everyone, come on, make some noise.
Changes here for the Celtics. Cornette comes in for Porzingis. And Williams is subbed in for Champagny. And here's Rubio. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Trailing by 17. Allen outside. Back to Rubio. Pass to Strus. Just 5 on the clock. And Pritchard pulls it down. Boston on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Brown. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Brown's got 44.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind. Close this game out.
Mobley down low. Defended by Brown. Kept alive. Allen. Brown with the block.
Such a pesky defender. Jaylen Brown, right place, right time.
A nice shot by Walsh.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Here's Mobley. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. And so it's the Boston Celtics sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back after this. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Jaylen Brown, also O'Shea Brissett out there, Luke Cornett out there with Peyton Pritchard, and it's Walsh in at the 2. That's the Boston 5. Endorsed for the first time in league history, players can now own minority shares in NBA and WNBA teams.
And BA, obviously, this is groundbreaking in terms of the context of American sports. No other league allows for this. I am really excited to see how it plays out.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Garland's checked in. Pass to Allen. Back to Garland. And a nice finish on the layup.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
Brown against LeVert. Brown passes to Pritchard. Fires it from 18. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Cleveland's shooting a nice 50% for the game. And he's going for the oop here. Hammers the lob through.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Pass to Cornett. Shoots over Allen. Cornett with the bucket. And the Celtics lead by 20. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. Outside Garland. Drives to the hoop. And here's Mobley. Here's Brown. Finished off the break. Brown's got 47 points.
I tell you, when Brown is running like that, it's hard to stop him. This guy is superb at beating defenders up the floor.
And the shot goes down.
And a superb job of creating just enough separation to hit the shot.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
Brown, no good.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
The Celtics have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Cornett. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Outside Garland. Now LeVert. The 3. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
We all know Caris LeVert is a gifted driver. Balances that with the ability to make the best shot in basketball, the corner 3.
And it's in there. Brown's got 49 in the game.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Time called here. The Cavs decide to talk it over. Wow, it's been quite a game for Jaylen Brown.
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
Some changes for Boston. Robert Williams checked in for Cornett. And it's Horford in for Pritchard. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Okoro is checked in for Strus. Now here's LeVert. Driving in. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
And there's a deceptive strength to the lean frame of Caris LeVert, showing tremendous strength on his way to a tough finish.
Up top, Brown, guarded by Garland. Another one falls. Amazing. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Here's Garland. Horford pulls it in. For Boston, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. And here's Brown for 3. And the Celtics another 3.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
LeVert outside. Outside Garland. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Now here's Garland. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Well, this is how Al Horford gets it done as a rim protector. His anticipation and his positioning are exceptional.
Brown looking around. Fires the 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, PA. Unbelievable.
And finished off by Garland.
Big night for Darius Garland. He's been a headache for the defense.
And Boston calls time here.
Timeout.
They're in front by 24. There's a minute 54 left to play in the fourth.
Celtics Entertainment.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jaylen Brown.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive, and the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best. There's a minute 54 left in the fourth quarter. Yet another bucket. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Rubio passes to Niang. And he's gone for the lob. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Brown with it. Now Rubio defending. Williams' shot is good.
And this is outstanding vision by Jaylen Brown. This guy dishing the ball beautifully to his teammates.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Celtics.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And what a huge performance it was for Jaylen Brown.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
And he gets that one.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Now here's Rubio. Niang outside from behind the arc. Williams grabs the board.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Yep, that one goes.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Here's Strus. There's 18 seconds left in the game. Jones misses. Brown in the high post. Niang's there. And Brown with the stuff.
below. Jaylen Brown off his feet in a hurry.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Make sure to get home safely, and we'll
Thank you very much. Jaylen, you had it going. Can you talk about the confidence you had tonight?
I'm just trying to continue to show people what I can do, continue to get better. It's a long journey. It's a process. I still got a long way to go and a lot to learn, so I'm going to just keep going up.
It's all part of the journey. Thanks, Jaylen.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.